Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. Today is July 20th, 2026. All videos are timeless. It doesn't matter if you're receiving it today. The diffuser is blowing in. It doesn't matter if you receive it today, tomorrow, or well in the future. It is timeless. Evergreen is what I've heard. Evergreen, evergreen, evergreen. The messages and the frequency and the energies will be perfect for you in whatever now present moment and whatever particular part you are in your journey. All right, it is all perfect and you are not behind. You are divinely on time. 3-3 is on the timer. So just a couple of messages today. It's been a journey. This past year and 18 months, I say that you've gone through many awakenings, probably some massive ones, maybe some mini ones, and everyone's at different places. Like I said, never compare your journey to anyone else's journey. Same but different. And never compare your gifts and your abilities and your skills and your superpowers to anybody else's, because yours are unique to you. Same but different. Okay, we're always trying to, is the human aspect, the ego aspect of us trying to get us to fit into a box, to be conformative, to be like other people, aka the school system, which eventually will collapse, will have to be changed, will have to be reinvented. And I believe the foundations are probably underway, whether we realize them or not. Eyes itching. But these foundations of this conformity, these programs that are just pushing out bots or trying to push out workers is no longer sustainable. It's not for the evolution process, at least not for the organic timeline that I am creating and working towards landing on and embodying and anchoring in building in this now present moment. 155 on the timer. Okay, you are in infinite expansion. We are currently going through this massive collective accelerated ascension process, but also collectively we are going through this accelerated expansion process. We are also going through this expansion of self and the collective consciousness, because our consciousness as the collective is wanting more than to expand, because it is an infinite, eternal source being. Okay, remember, you are a conduit of the divine. You are a source, a spark of the divine, having this human experience, expanding, expressing, experiencing, going through what we've gone through. Okay, you are being upgraded at lightning speeds. Okay, so you're noticing a lot of different things that are taking place right during this time. Just remember, you are healed, you are whole, you are complete, you are perfect, you are healed, you are whole, you are complete, and you are perfect. Okay, so I remember, say this: I remember, I return, and I radiate. I remember, I return, and I radiate. If you want to work with some of the divine masters, not just the ascended masters, I'm talking about divine masters. It's a multitude of archetypes, energies, frequencies, colors, flavors, essences. Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Archangel Faith and Archangel Michael, Buddha, Kuan Yin, Saint Germain, your higher self first and foremost. Okay, Mayat, Thoth, and maybe the white buffalo calf woman. Okay, these are just a few that came through the other day, but I've been working with the Divine Masters Oracle deck, and when I'm working with that deck, or the Angels and Ancestors deck, okay, or even the Crystal Oracle Shamanic deck, I get really tapped in, and I can really tap into these frequencies and these energies. Okay, so we'll just bring through a few, what I wanted to bring through. You can go deep. I'm going to say them again. So if you want to tap into the archetypes, energies, and frequencies, maybe go check out the archetypes, use your sacred algorithm, and tap a little deeper in. And then you're like, yeah, I want to really work with this particular archetype. Call in that archetype, that energy, and ask for those divine masters to assist you, to guide you, to lead you, to give you the signs, the synchronicities, the confirmations, the validation, the key codes, whatever it is that you are requiring in this now present moment, that you are needing a little extra assistance with. Okay, Mary Magdalene is the embodied mystic. Okay, her key frequencies show up as sacred truth, authenticity, divine feminine, embodied wisdom. So she is the embodied mystic, and her key frequencies are sacred truth, authenticity, divine feminine, and embodied wisdom. So yes, Mary Magdalene works with me, whether I realized it or not. And when you consciously have more awareness, you can tap deeper into those frequencies, those energies, and those archetypes, okay? She's inviting you to stop hiding your light. This has been a huge message for the collective consciousness, and I'm just a divine conduit of many things to remind you of your power, to help you and to inspire you to stand in your power, to claim your power, to call your power back, to know your power, to embody your power and stand empowered in every now present moment. So she's inviting you to stop hiding your light, to stand in your light, to shine bright like a billion suns. Literally imagine, see, hear, know, feel yourself as this brilliant light that's just expanding from your heart space brighter and brighter and brighter. So you are the light of a billion suns. Your authenticity is your greatest offering. It took me a really long time to embody this, understand this, and integrate this. My authenticity and your authenticity is your greatest offering. People are always saying, what is my purpose? Especially when you start waking up, like, what is my purpose? One, your purpose might be to do the healing, to go within, to clear out the stagnant junk, to clean under the rugs, the dust bunnies, all right? All right, but the greatest gift, your greatest offering to the collective consciousness and to yourself is your authenticity and unconditional love of self, okay? Mary Magdalene is reminding us that healing is not becoming somebody else. This is not a becoming of something else, right? It is remembering who you truly are, standing in it, owning it, walking in it, and radiating from it, okay? Now, Yeshua is here as well because these are divine unions. These are divine unions are coming in. Now more than ever, they are coming into union. And Yeshua and Mary Magdalene were divine counterparts. They were divine counterparts. Some might say twin soul. I don't like twin flame. I'd rather use twin soul. Yeshua, aka Jesus the Christ, if you were unsure, his key frequencies hold unconditional love, compassion, and forgiveness and unity. Not just for others, but for yourself first and foremost. Reminding you of your sacred heart. To love yourself unconditionally first and foremost, have compassion and forgiveness for self, and come into the divine union within yourself. It's a return home. It's a return to your love. Remember, every healing begins there. Kuan Yin, and you'll see Kuan Yin, the incandescent one. She comes through, sometimes you'll see her name spelled Q-U-A-N or K-U-A-N, Kuan Yin, okay? There's a lot of that pinks and golds and white frequency and energy when Kuan Yin wants to work with. That's this infinite compassion. Again, not just for self, or for others, but for self, first and foremost. They want me to come back to really reiterating, I don't really use reiterating, thank you, reiterating that this is you first and foremost, having the compassion and the love and the unification with self before anything else. That's the authenticity of it. Kuan Yin's key frequency is mercy, softness, and receiving. Mercy, softness, and receiving. And she is whispering right now. Can you hear her? Can you feel her? Can you see her? And can you know her? There is nothing within you that love cannot hold. There's nothing. Whether you think it's the darkness, the trauma, the hurt, the pain, whatever it is that you did in this past life or has been done to you, or the things you have done to others in your past life, and so on and so forth. There's nothing within you that love cannot hold. Love can hold every last bit of that, okay? She softens these places where we have judged within ourselves and within others. So if you're struggling with judgment of self and judgment of others per behaviors and actions, etc., 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 please call in Kuan Yin. She will help you with this, okay? Help you soften this. A lot of throat chakra clearing. Clear it, clear it, clear it. All right, and because we're just kind of stepped into the Divine Masters, so why not just see who decides to want to just finish this message here. All right. And of course, we have Sita and Rama at the bottom of the deck, which is divine union. Sita and Rama are divine union, soulmate connection, and romantic opportunities. So this is, again, just bringing in that deeper conversation of what I've already said, that there's a lot of divine unions that are coming into full physical connection. If you have a divine counterpart and you have not been in physical union with them, you are already in the higher realms. You are spiritually connected, and more than like, I don't want to say marriage, but you are spiritually married, so to say, in the higher realms already. And if you're in a physical relationship, you have been up-leveling individually, and you're going to come together. Okay? So it's both. You've been each on your own healing journey. Like my partner and I, he's been in Africa for a year. Literally a year. He'll be home next month. And so, yeah, 1101. All right, that divine union energy, that divine counterpart, that twin soul. Whatever you subscribe to, again, there's a deeper understanding of that. And it's not the pink fluffy stuff, you know. Just peeking out there. Saint Germain. Saint Germain was on my list as well. There are so many archetypes and things like that. I will do a separate video on my full understanding a year later. A year later. What is that? A year later. Whatever that little meme voice is. Of finding human words for what it is, my gifts on Guru Ram Dass's miraculous moments. Expect a miraculous moment. Harmonies surround you and expect miracles. So expect miracles. Like, you just expect it. It's done. Say, I expect miracles, and it's already done. I expect miracles. It is already done. 1202. So this is your confirmation that harmony is surrounding you. Guru Ram Das is here, and you expect miracles. Now, because we're just finishing this message, I'm not going to go into the deeper, the meaning in the book. But if you feel called to, do a Secret to 1222. Go a deep dive and go into the Divine Master archetypes and see what the deeper meaning and connection is. Confirmation. Whether it's one individually or all of them, Melchizedek is here. So this, I love this card. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a lot of light language art here. This deck is very coded, and there is also on the back as well. There's light language all the way around here, which is just language beyond words. Higher learning, and it's time to commit to your vision through study. All right, so divine knowledge. You're receiving divine knowledge on a regular basis, so just get quiet so you can hear it, feel it, know it, see it. Higher learning, so commit to your vision through study. And when I say higher, I'm not saying get into a book and study. Maybe, but for me, during this entire awakening process, divine knowledge and higher learning came from, drumroll please, tarot readings, oracle readings, channeled messages, listening to channelers, listening to superconscious podcasts. That's where my education came from, in the sense of not really re-educating, it's remembering. It helped me remember my divine knowledge. It helped me remember my highest self, connect to my higher self, all right, and tapped into and helped remember and reawaken those dormant things within me, okay? Let's see, one more, please. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, and just be, and know what you know, see what you see, feel what you feel, and know it's all real. Learn to trust your discernment, you know, especially if you're clear knowing like me, I am. I did not realize that that is a very powerful spiritual psychic gift that I would just not, I just didn't know that I was clear knowing. I always thought I had to get it other ways, and I just never could explain to myself or other people how I knew shit, or how I felt shit, or why shit just was coming out of my mouth, and how I just resonated. Here's the clear knowing here. Okay, here we go. This is why using tools like this, videos like this, when I'm in full resonance, I just clearly know that message is for me. I just knew that message was for me. I just feel it. I just knew it. I didn't have proof. I didn't have a visual. I didn't have anything. So then I would confirm it. I'd sit with that. I'd write that question down. I'd say yes, no, maybe so. I'd use my pendulum to divinate, maybe the cards. So you also might be struggling with trusting your clear knowing. Go look at claircognizance if you're a clear knower, right? You might not be able to visualize pretty pictures, right? You see visually with your human eyes, you hear, right? But you just know shit, and you don't know sometimes how you know shit. So I'm here to just validate and confirm that, okay? The Divine Director. Divine Director has been showing up quite a bit, so thank you to these beautiful archetypes, these beautiful Divine Masters. We've again got Ramasita, Guru Ramdas, and Melchizedek, and the Divine Director. Trust the process. Thank you for the confirmation on trusting your knowing. Trust the process. Create space for divine order to unfold. Create space for divine order to unfold. Again, just that extra validation to trust the process. Trust what you know and trust the process that you are going through, okay? Wow, I always love it. This is so much fun. Working with spirit is so much fun. For me, it's a vast amount of frequencies and energies, and I will do a video on that because I now have human words, finally. That's hilarious. My human, finally, to share with the collective when anyone asks, like, how do my gifts work? Because they're all unique, and I was talking to other people, and it's just, everyone's like, I always really felt out of the box, like way out of the box. Not that I ever wanted to fit in the box, but especially when my gifts and my abilities were coming online. It's just understanding the depth of them. And the team always said, it's a need to know basis. You need to know when you need to know. That puzzle piece will come when that puzzle piece is meant to come, not too soon, not too late, just on time. And I was listening to a transmission yesterday, and it literally, I said, yep, that's what I do. That's what I do. And I'm going to do a video now on that. So if you feel called, seek that out, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, either, whenever. 1711, so 711 is significant, 211, 411. All of these beautiful codes, frequencies, energies, colors, and flavors. And I keep looking at the Divine Director. It's just a beautiful card. Very Star Trek-like. So you may work with the Divine Director, which is, I believe, the heart of Source. And, okay, yep, all right. We're going to just pull the Divine Director out here. They say the Divine Director is an advanced cosmic light being, an advanced cosmic light being from the heart of Source, okay, who is dedicated to helping Earth and her inhabitants, us, align with divine purposes. That's part of my journey, and part of my purpose is to help all that inhabit Earth align with their divine purpose. He is one of the more elusive divine masters, part extraterrestrial, part angel, intergalactic soul, earth angel. Resonant. I resonate with the Divine Director's energy and frequency for sure. In that sense that, yes, I am part extraterrestrial. I'm an intergalactic soul. I'm not an earth Terran, okay? Who came here for this process, this ascension to have this incarnation during this grand time of awakening and ascension, and part earth angel. I resonate with the word earth angel very much as well. All right, he can take many forms, but in most cases, he looks again like this character from Star Trek, okay? He works closely with the angels, check, and ensures that they are fulfilling their duties and helping the humans that are charged with, that the angels are protecting. You're being guided to stop trying to micromanage the universe. If you're here now, this message is specifically for you. In some way, shape, or form, there are codes, frequencies, and messages here outside of human words right now. You are being guided to stop trying to micromanage the universe and your universe, your own universe, which is you, okay? So sometimes events are beyond your human comprehension, and thus trying to figure them out with the mind and the finer details of your life may be holding you back. And this has been a huge evolution process of my journey because of I really had to surrender and let all of that micromanaging and figuring out and all of that go, okay? Leave it to that. I need to know when I need to know. All right? And these things were holding me back, okay? Instead of propelling me forward. So when I was able to surrender to that, I was able to be literally catapulted, slingshotted, rocketed in a more lightning speed process, okay? When the divine director comes to you, we're being invited to trust that there is a purpose behind what is unfolding, even when you don't see it or understand it right now. The choices and circumstances and challenges you are facing will lead you to know and to trust yourself at a deeper level. If you find yourself not knowing where to go from here, there's a good chance there's an aspect of your life that you have refrained from dealing with, healing, or sharing. In order for the next step to be revealed to you, you're being encouraged to address the aspects of your life that you have overlooked. For when you do this, you allow this energetic wheel of the universe to take you forward, to catapult you, to slingshot you into that next thing. We hold ourselves back. We just need to get out of our own way. 2102. We just have to, and in the health and wellness business, that was the thing. We just have to learn to get out of the way. We need to get the human, the ego out of the way and allow our highest to come in, these beautiful beings, these frequencies, these energies to lead us and guide us in every now present moment, okay? 2121. We'll just leave it there. And again, 33. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Tap into the heart, breathe into this message, whether it's all of it, a little bit of it, some of it, none of it, whatever, it's all perfect, okay? It's all perfect. All right, from the bottom of my heart to yours, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.